What the hell is this? I have never done this in my life. I am a HERA mirror match virgin. Okay, I've never seen, I've never heard of, and I've never played a HERA mirror match. This is going to be incredibly strange. The enemy we have has 2 stars in HERA though, which means she has at least 3,000 followers. I have like 900 some. But I think, personally, I think I am a very good HERA player. I land the majority of my abilities. I don't randomly use Argus. I play around pressure, not only inting for kills. I do sometimes, you know, because when you record videos, you want to pop off. You want to get a lot of kills. You want to make people have fun watching it. And so, like, sometimes I do. But when I'm tryharding, I play HERA very well. So I'm very confident in my ability, even though she could have like 4 times my followers. I think this could be fun. I've never seen a HERA mirror match before. But how is it going, boys and girls? Darb guy here, and welcome back to another ranked 1v1 video. This video will also be around an hour long. I'm still trying to do a lot longer form content because that performs better and hits the algorithm better, and people seem to like it more. You know, when they eat or when they sleep or when they're doing schoolwork in the background, that's usually when I'm watching YouTube. And so, I don't want to use my one yet. Yeah, I want to try doing some longer form content, see where it goes, and if you enjoy it, make sure to let me know by subscribing and liking the video. It'd mean the world to me. I'm really trying to push for 1,000 subs right now. I'd love to hit that before my birthday, so it'd mean the absolute world to me if you could help me hit that. But nonetheless, there's going to be a lot of tryhard games in this video, and so if you like Duel and you like tryharding and you like competitive games, this will be the video for you. Maybe not this one. I don't know what's going to happen here. I've never seen this. If I want to use ult here, it'd be good for pressure, but... Darn. She is in a horrible spot if I land that one. Does she walk in a straight line? Or oh, this is my first game on. So don't expect me to play it perfectly. It's going to take me a game to warm up before the other games. She doesn't hit level 5 until she clears the lot of this wave, so... I'm confident walking up like that. Okay, maybe we can bait her Argus down though. I say bait because I can't get this red buff anymore. She's basically guaranteed this red buff, but if I could take her Argus, I can maybe kill her on the next rotation. I do want her to Argus me, but I also need to be careful and not die, you know? But I hope your day is going pretty good, mine's going well. Hey, perfect. Yeah, you're not gonna kill me here. But yeah, I just got off public speaking. I have a lab practical tomorrow, which I'm dreading. And it's like 10 AM right now, and I'm recording some Duel. You know, it's good to start your day off with some try-hard games. Especially one like this. This is a cool one. See, this is what I mean. Like, she's very at risk of dying here. Oh! Okay, that was a good polymorph. She dies there, she doesn't. Oh, you're still dead. Yeah. That was a really good polymorph by her, but she tried to stick around and fight, which is what I do a lot of the time. I will underestimate my opponent and think, oh, I'm so much better than you, and then stick around because I'm like, oh, I can just outplay you, and then they land an ability and I die. Because they don't have to outplay me, they can just laugh at me when they watch me walk at them with 200 HP. So it does happen to everybody, well, at least me. It happens to me pretty often. So I'm not gonna make fun of him or anything. It does happen. I wonder if this person has ever done a HERA mirror match. They are a HERA main too. I always thought that was weird. Because in other games, when you say a character is your main, you like basically only play that character and you usually only have one. Like in Mortal Kombat, I used to be a Katana main. So 99% of the games I would lock and I'd play Katana, you know? And that'd be my main, I'd be a Katana main. But in Smite, it's, you have mains, like multiple, which is strange to me. I'm still getting used to it. So I do have like 5 mains, I'd say, in this game. I play 5 characters consistently. Used to be 6. I used to play a lot of the B-man, but this girl was good with her polymorphs. But I don't know. I just kind of... They took him out of Duel. I never really played him in Duel, to be honest. I played him only in Conquest. But, I don't know. I can't figure out why my 3 on AMC a lot of the time doesn't proc item effects. Are you dead again? Damn, good juke. This guy's playing pretty well. Most people juke right there and then they die, but I guess I'm not... This guy's a HERA player, so... She probably knows a lot of the little tricks I do. This is exciting though. What do I want to build? I want to go Chronos, Genjis, Bankrupt... No, Chronos, Genjis, Typhons. A lot of the games I'd go Poly, but in a matchup like this, probably not. I see a lot of people going Gem of ISO against HERA because now apparently it weakens shields. So that could be a good idea, but I don't know, I just feel like it's not worth it. The item doesn't seem like good enough to make it valuable, you know? She wants to throw a big man at me so bad. Who can't blame her? I'd want to throw my big man at HERA too. Can I have that? Wait, no, I want to... Wait. Ah, fuck, I missed. I could have secured that, I just missed. I'm just bad. Cooldown, pen, defense. Because obviously this matchup is going to be entirely decided by Argus. You know, Argus is going to win this match one way or another. That's just how it's going to be. So... I think I want to go Typhon's 3rd for sure. I don't think I want a Poly. I think I want double defense Tahuti. So Chronos, Genjis, Typhon, something, Pesty or Talisman, and then Tahuti. What do I want 4th? But you know I have my big man. You can't contest this. What are you doing here? Where's she going? Ouch. Get her, big man. No, she just walks in a straight line. This person's movement is insane. I don't know if she's just terrified and running or if she's like fucking the predictive master. She juked like 3 of my abilities. She could have just ran under tower, to be honest. But she was either fucking absolutely terrified, screaming, or like she knew where I was gonna be hitting. I'm not sure which one, but it worked for her. I missed so much. She did just kind of put herself out of position. She walked up with no health, a level under, and no Argus when I had Argus to contest that asteroid. That nut. Someone commented on my last video, if you didn't see it, it's an hour long of me playing nut, basically. And someone said an hour long of nut and sounds rough or something like that. That made me laugh so hard. We nutted for like an hour yesterday. Hard nuts too. Competitive, sweaty nuts. But I hope you guys got some good plans. If you don't know, I'm in college. I'm currently a 2nd semester freshman. And I have a speech coming up, I have multiple exams coming up, I have a practical tomorrow, which is a very big deal, because currently I have a 68% in the grade. I needed at least a 70 to graduate. She landed her knock-up on me, which sucks for me. She walked out of it. The Scepter will do a good chunk of damage here. This girl is good with her polymorphs. I will say that. I am not even close to being at risk of dying here. Argus, no, get her! Argus, get her. Argus, you are so fucking worthless, you know that? You were always fucking worthless, Argus. But I did pretty poorly on my first exam and on my first practical, and I have currently a 68%, and I need a 70% to pass the class, and I have 2 more exams and 2 more practicals, and I need a 75% on all 4 to be able to pass, which doesn't sound that hard to most people, but this is one of the hardest science classes. It's called organismal. It's one of the hardest science classes college offers, at least colleges in my area. And so it's a very hard class, so I really need to do well on this test tomorrow, and instead of studying, I'm here playing Smite. I got priority, so, you know, I'm dedicating my future to you boys and girls watching this video, so you better fucking subscribe, okay? I want that 1K. I want it. We have a big man ready. She might have her big man ready too, though. She didn't even contest. She just kind of... I guess she's just at her Phoenix. She's just terrified. Also, I'm going Mirrodin because it'll top off my cooldown, give more pen, give the... And just a lot more damage because, you know, it's all based around Argus, so... The damage it offers is going to be immaculate. Where are... Oh, you Argus. I saw her running down lane. I was like, where are you going? But I guess she big banned. Argus is so strange. Why did he just leave? I know she's out of range, but why is he programmed like that? This is a fun game. I really thought an Argus mirror match, a HERA mirror match, if you will, would have been boring, but I'm having fun. Maybe that's just because I like HERA. I don't know what it's like for anybody else that doesn't enjoy HERA, but I enjoyeth thy HERA. Hey Salem, can you stop scratching the floor, please? I don't know why she just left her blue there. That was a little bit strange. I wish I wasn't against a HERA though, just because I like polynomiconing structures down. It gives me great joy. I want pressure. I'm really trying to bait her big man down, but I don't think she wants to use her big man. We didn't really get that much pressure, but if she's going to set under Phoenix, we can't really do too much right now, so just use our lane pressure. She does have a big man, so I need to be a bit careful. Go get my full Mirrodin. We'll go Mirrodin into Talisman, I think. She goes do more. That's what I've noticed. A lot of people, when they play HERA, they build an insane amount of slows and movement speed. Which I understand why, you want to stick to them and you want to be able to get away from them and stuff like that, but I genuinely feel like that's just not the play, especially in a HERA mirror match. Alright, we will be going this way. Dude, this guy's fucking polymorphs are insane. He knows how to aim his 2. I know don't get me wrong, the 2 does have a very big hitbox, but it's also a very... Why are you walking forward? This guy has weird movement. It does have a very slow movement pace. So... I don't think I do anything here, to be honest. Dude, this guy has such strange movement. Now he just runs in a straight line. I can't predict this man. This man has places to be. And that place is fucking elsewhere. Over yonder. We got red and asteroid, so not a waste. I didn't miss my knock up on my ult. Even if I hit that, I don't think she dies. We're just kind of playing for late game at this point. We are mages, you know. Mages like late game. HERA really doesn't like late game that much though, to be honest. You know, if you're a HERA and you're playing against a HOYI, which is probably HERA's like 3rd worst matchup. You know, there's like Set and Pele, which are probably HERA's worst matchups, and Marty, which is pretty bad, but HOYI is definitely up there. I'd consider HOYI into HERA a strong counter match. But you don't really want to play late game because, you know, your Argus will just die. And against like other classes, a lot of the time your Argus will get better and better and better. But hunters past the level 3 range, your Argus starts to get weaker and weaker and weaker. So HERA's strange in the sense that she doesn't really like late game sometimes into like hunters and stuff, but against another mage, she does. Well, against another mage, she kind of likes it in general. Like there are some mages like Cuckoo Khan, which just ults and the Argus dies, which is insane. But then there are like mages like, you know, any other mage, most other mages that HERA does pretty well into. Yeah, nothing really is happening right now. It's just kind of her being under her Phoenix and me not being able to do too much about it at the moment. I want cooldown med, second relic.
A queen must protect herself.
Yeah, I think last time we went to Hootie. Second relic, I don't know. He is divine for my Typhons, which is not good for him. My Typhons is not get enough value. I mean, I guess Typhons med chalice. Okay, maybe divine does get value against me if you incorporate my med, my chalice, and the Typhons, but a lot of the time I would not consider it worth it. Once I get this Tahuti online, she will get melted this game. Like this. Argus, where are you going? I was gonna say where she's going, but where the fuck is Argus going? Fucking the yonder. He just turned around and left. Okay, well, that was a fun match. No matter what, we'll go into a game 2 though. Alright, boys and girls, we are back with a game 2. And this is somehow another HERA mirror match. What is happening? Is it the same guy? No, this is the Surtur from last game. I did play a game between this because someone banned HERA. This guy actually banned HERA, I think. And so I played a game of Tsukiyomi. It'll be in the video somewhere, but since this is a HERA mirror match, I'll probably put this right after the first because 2 HERA mirror matches is very strange. I just played against this guy, Tsukiyomi. I was going to talk about it, but I'm not going to spoil it. It's kind of interesting that he's re-queuing after last game back into me. Maybe he's going to try some like cringe shit to try to cheese a win out of me or something. I wouldn't be too surprised, but I'm getting a lot of experience in HERA mirror matches, and since she is one of my mains, and she's also pretty good, I knew this little rat. Fucking rat duel players, man. A ratty duel player just sit behind corners and try to invade buffs. I'm going to try to back because you know he's running the whole way to his blue to try to make sure I get no poke, and he has a multi-pot, which means he has very little mana sustain, so I'm fine with him wasting his mana there. I wouldn't like if he invaded me, but if he invades me and doesn't get the blue, he loses the game off it, so it's kind of very big for him if he decides to go that route. He did not. He's on his own blue. But of course, little rat duel players trying to invade every buff instead of just playing the game like normal human beings. He's half dead now because of his fucking little antics. I don't understand why duel players are so strange. I want to wait a minute because my one doesn't come up, and I just want to get the small camps with my one. If you don't know, you do a buff, and then you clear a wave, then you do the 2 minis, and then you clear a wave, and you get level 5 off the last minion of that wave. Hey Salem, can you stop scratching stuff, please? He has very little sustain, so that pressure I got should be pretty massive in securing me the red. Early game Argus, level 1 Argus is literally worthless. You either get level 5 and then hope the player is bad and pushes up and then Argus them and then they die to that, but if they don't do that, level 1 Argus is quite literally worthless. Level 2 Argus gets some value. And then level 3 Argus is peak Argus, because at that point in the game, Argus is so strong to the point of where the enemy is gonna not be able to kill them. I'm gonna put my 2 in med. Am I dead? Did I get too greedy there? I did. God damn it, I got a little too greedy. I should have just backed. I'm not worried though. So remember last game when I said people pushing up with no health because they underestimate their opponents? That's exactly what I just did. That's why I didn't hold it against that last guy. Shit happens, you know? This guy is on minis. Did he just kill himself? Okay, so this is definitely... I am still platinum. I'm plat 4 at the moment, like 2400 MMR. Very low MMR. Very interesting play. I'm on top now. You know, he got the lead, and then he decided to kill himself for some minis. Never understood that. I guess I kind of killed myself for a wave, so I'm not too far, you know, removed. How did I end up with 2 mana potions? How did that happen? This is kind of cool though. 2 HERA mirror matches. Almost back to back. I'm also really enjoying doing an hour-long video every day. But at the same time, it's very time-consuming for me to be a college student with a job and doing that. So I don't know if it'll be fully sustainable. But he's using so much mana. Chronos Pendant does give a lot of MP5, so maybe using shield under a lot of circumstances is worth it. What is that bone relic he has in place of a horn shard? Your HERA. You definitely want that horn shard. He's a rat, so he's gonna try to invade the blue. Indeed. Ratty dual players. Run away. You're not getting any buff. We're gonna play like rats, we're gonna play like rats. I'm gonna do the most ratty things this game. Just remember, you started it. And this is how you wanted to play, this is how we play. Fuck it, we ball. And you're dead. And, boop. Boop. Infamous Jesse did put it best. If someone is doing cringe shit like this person's trying to do, it's not because it's like, it technically is a viable strategy. But if you're trying to improve at the game and you're a good player, you don't need to do ratty, cheesy shit like that. People that do this type of shit are usually very bottom of the barrel players. And as you've seen, everybody that I play against, I'm not even like a very, very good player. I'd consider myself a slightly above average player. But the players that try to do cringe shit, even I destroy. So it speaks volumes on the character of the other person. But at the end of the day, you know, do what you want to do to win. If you really are trying to hit diamond or platinum, you know, whatever your peak is, go for it, man. If you've hit you're really grinding out for masters, hit it, man. You got it eventually. You play enough duel, I think if you play enough duel, you could probably get masters no matter your skill level. There's enough cheesy shit and enough bad players in duel that a lot of the time anybody will be able to hit masters, I think. I'm climbing pretty fast. I've played, this is my 14th game. I'm 11-3. I did play one game off camera. I tried to do a Bobble video, and I played Merlin. I tried to go Bobble Merlin, and I played against a Raijin who sat under tower for 32 minutes. Or sat under their Phoenix for 32 minutes, and then killed me once, and I lost the game off it. A very fun game of a mage. I tried to do some cringe mage shit, and I played against an actual cringe mage one trick who just didn't play the fucking game. It was very boring. I did lose. I was 5-0, died once, lost the whole game off it. I was gonna show it just because I like to show all the games, but it was 32 minutes of just a mage AFKing under tower and being 0-5 against a Merlin. So it's like just not fun to watch. Why are you stepping up to me? Like, what? Why are you stepping up? Dude, this is what I mean. I'm convinced dual players are... She lived that? I hit everything. I'm convinced dual players are not human beings sometimes. Like this guy, he's just kind of playing... I'm not going to die for this wave. I want it. It looks great up there. I'm kind of back. I've learned my lesson. Twice this game. We're gonna go basically the same build, I think. I think the build I went last game was pretty good. Maybe instead of Talisman, I'd go something else, but I don't really know what. Because the matchup is fully decided by landing your polymorph, shielding the right amount of damage, and then, you know, Argus, obviously. So I don't know what items best, like, glue everything together. I think Staff of Mirrodin is definitely high up there. I think Staff of Mirrodin should be 4th item. Outside of that, I don't know. Tahuti definitely needs to be on there too. But I don't really know fully all. Can I bait your Argus down? I just want your big man. Give me the big man. I don't want to have to use my big man to get your tower. Give me your big man. Thank you. That's all I wanted. I'll be on my way now. I don't think I missed anything there. I played that fight pretty damn perfectly. That's kind of how you want to play a HERA match in general. Ideally, this is my second HERA mirror, so I don't know too much, but I feel like I played that pretty fucking well. Baited his Argus, baited him out of his tower so he'd finally play the game, and then killed him. I'll be on my way now. I wish I could get to that rock and that red buff. But alas, I've made my bed and now I must sleep with your mother in it. What is this? What is this? Alright. She's half health now.
Emanating from this artifact.
She could have gone so much there. She could have gone to Asteroid, Red Buff, Blue, and Minis, but instead she stopped my back and then got Minis? Did she turn back for Red Buff? She did. So she stopped my back for a Red Buff and is now dead. So instead of getting everything on the map, she stopped my back and died. You know, worth it. I'd say good play by her. She just jukes in negative ways. This person's just like they're dodging abilities, but they're putting themselves in worse positions. Like, look, why are you walking backwards? You dodged it, but now look where you're at. Like, you dodged the ability, but now you have to dodge 2 more to get to safety. So was dodging the 1 worth it? Like, I don't understand. I mean, she could have caught fully up off that. But instead she stopped my back and then killed herself for a red buff. I don't know, man.
I'm quickly becoming as armored as Argus.
Look at this, and then we'll go Mirrodin next. Maybe I should have went Mirrodin before Talisman. And then Tahuti, and that's the build. I think that is my ideal HERA mirror match build at the moment. Unless something, you know, happens and changes my mind. Why are you over there? I'm not just gonna let you... Like, what? How am I getting targeted there? Ooh. Not much, but we got a little bit of Phoenix poke in pressure. Why are you walking up on me? No, come back here, don't back yet. I'm at 0 risk of dying here, literally ever. And you lost the game. You are 2 levels down, 3 kills down, and you're walking up that far with half my health. Not sure. what you thought was gonna happen there. But hey, don't worry, man. You almost cringe invaded my blue earlier, so you really needed that. And you really needed that, didn't you? Stealing a HERA's blue does actually really suck for the HERA, though. I won't lie. Playing early game HERA in Duel without a blue buff is incredibly painful. So if she would have got the blue, that would have definitely hurt me a lot, but it'd probably be the same outcome. This guy went Bancroft's third item. Typhon's is definitely better than Bancroft's third item. And then he's going into a Gem of ISO, I guess, which I said could be good, but I feel like the stats are just, I don't know. Maybe it's genuinely good, but I feel like it's probably not. And once again, why are you stepping up to red buff right now, dude? You can't just do this. Like, yeah, and now you're walking to the bull demon. Like, you're trying so hard to juke that you're putting yourself in infinitely worse positions. Like that, you juked backwards again. But you're dead. Look, you have to juke another ability now. You juking your ability just means you have to juke another ability. That's like, your jukes are horrible. These are some of the, they were good in the very beginning, but now these are the worst jukes I think I've ever seen. She's juking into my arm. She's like, alright, you want to hit me? How about you hug me, and then you could hit me. It's like, you can only hit me sexually, but the date has to come first. It's like, alright, man. We'll take it slow, okay? One step at a time. I need to take a drink real quick. But yeah, I have a lab practical, which basically means, if you don't know, I am a wildlife major, which is science. We have to go in using slides and prepared slides under microscopes and be able to identify the class, the phylum, the genus, the species, and the parts of it, as well as know the common name for it, which is very, very difficult. And, you know, I have to do well. Which I'm very not confident on, but, you know, even if I do fail, I'll have next year to return. She does literally 0 damage to me because her build's bad, by the way. Like, you saw her hit me with her one for 122 damage. And now you're walking away from safety. It's like, your jukes are so bad. And that you can't, why are you walking in a circle? I don't get it. She is trying to kill this Argus. She is just not able to. Yeah, where are you gonna go? I wonder if Bobble would be good on HERA. It probably would be, right? Like infinite Argus and whatnot, but plus your 3 would be up so often. I think Bobble could be insane on HERA. Maybe I should do it one day. Maybe instead of that stupid Bobble Merlin, to be fair, I was gonna do Bobble HERA, but everyone bans HERA. Because out of the current character pool, she is pretty high tier. I'm not going to say she's top tier, but compared to a lot of people, she's pretty high tier. So, HERA's honestly, if you're not a Hunter player or a set Pele player, HERA's probably worth a ban. Last item, Staff of Myrdin, where's it at?
With this weapon we shall strike.
If you made it this far, by the way, I will be saying it a lot. Make sure to subscribe. I'm really trying to push for 1K, and I'm doing a lot of content. So it'd mean the world to me. I post every single day. It's Duel, it's Conquest, sometimes Joust. Most of it's gonna be Duel, because you know I'm a Duel main. But we do other things too. We're 7-1. I didn't even realize. This person doesn't really seem to like to camp though, so yeah, this guy's not a camper, which I respect him for. His jukes are really, really bad. Oh my god, my damage was insane! Alright, we will be back for game 3. Alright, boys and girls, we are back for a game 2. We are against a Surtur this time. As you see, they banned Medusa and HERA, so, you know, 2 of the other people I play pretty often. Soul was left open, and I do like playing Soul a lot. But then I saw that some cringe AFK gods were open, and you know, Soul is not bad into AFK gods because she has a lot of sustain and a lot of early game pressure. But then I was just like, all right, if they play an AFK god, I'll just play a very, very, very late game god like Tsukiyomi, because Tsukiyomi in Duel has the potential to just blow you up. If you don't have Aegis, Tsukiyomi could kill you at any time in Duel, and in Conquest, and in Joust, but in Duel he is very terrifying. So, and I love Tsukiyomi. I have him like level 5, I play him pretty often. He's just a very satisfying god to play. And I enjoy watching him too. I think a lot of people enjoy watching him. So, you know. It is not a bad choice to lock a Tsukiyomi game. Plus, I have a lot of Soul videos on my channel. And I'm sure I'm going to be playing a lot of Soul in the upcoming videos. Because I'm going to be doing a lot of hour-long tryhard videos where we just, you know, try hard, get better, climb ranks. We're currently plat 4. I want to keep doing these videos up until I get Masters. I don't really care enough to get GM right now. But I want to get Masters, and then once we get Masters, we're going to switch and do some more Conquest Joust, and then, well, we're going to play a lot of Duel still, but instead of doing 7 Duel videos a week, we might play some Conquest and some Joust in there as well, but still primarily Duel for sure. But yeah, we're going to be playing a lot of our favorite characters. Our favorite characters, luckily, by our, I mean mine, they are very good in Duel for the most part. So like Suki's good in Duel, Soul's good in Duel, Medusa's good in Duel, Bastet, HERA both good in Duel. Sobek unfortunately not good in Duel. Kuzubo could be worse in Duel. So a lot of my characters are actually pretty decent in this game mode, which is definitely nice. What is that first item gonna be? It's not a Transcendence, it's not a Golden Blade. It's going first item Axie? There's no shot he goes first item Kin Size, and there's no shot he goes first item Aussie. I mean, I guess an Aussie would be very bad. I guess Aussie's probably the best of 3, but Aussie's not a good first item. And definitely not a good first item on Surtur. You want to get some auto attack and or you're dead, by the way. And or ability base, because Surtur does a lot of damage, like a lot. Surtur has a very high amount of damage, auto attack, and ability. I love Surtur. Maybe I should play Surtur more. Surtur's good in Duel. Like, out of the characters that are currently in the game, Surtur's definitely up there. Like, Surtur can win most games. So if this guy performs badly, don't let this persuade your opinion on Surtur's potential in Duel. Because Surtur has a very high potential in Duel. He's not very good into Hunters, but you can still beat Hunters with Surtur. I hope he comes here, because if he doesn't, I might not be able to go get the rock. Good. He's wasting his time here, which means I can contest the rock. Will I get it? Probably. He's first item Aussie. If he went first item Trans or first item anything else, I'd probably be in a bit of a rougher spot, but he's first item Aussie. Alright. Won't ult him. He has negative mana because he's first item Aussie. His minions are fucking me up though. Am I scared? No, he has literally negative mana. A first item Aussie is just so bad. I don't know why he would do that to himself. Clear that back. Second item, we're gonna do a Soul Leader. I don't know the value of it, but Trans doesn't give cooldown anymore, if you didn't know that. I might make an entire video covering the Trans change, because I feel like the Transcendence changes are like, and the Book of Thoth, but I'm not much of a mage player outside of HERA. Technically, you could build Book of Thoth on HERA, but I feel like Chronos Pendant is just in such a good spot right now for mages that you don't really need to go Book of Thoth, and why delay your power when you can get the same value out of Chronos Pendant that you can in Book of Thoth. That was good. You do want to play this matchup by canceling my 2 with Surtur stun. I don't remember what ability that is. It has to be his 2 as well. That is how you want to play the matchup. How did that not stun him? He just fucking, well, walked. Guy did try to invade my blue, so his blue is now no longer off limits. I usually don't invade blues, but if you try to invade my blue, I will make sure you don't get another blue in this game. Sorry if you could hear my roommate. He is playing a video game, and I don't know what you're doing. You're still dead. I should have ulted him instead of 2ing. But I'm sorry if you can hear my roommate. He is in his room, and he's playing video games with his door open, which means I could hear everything, which is a little annoying, but it is what it is, you know? I'm not going to complain about it. I had the feeling, by the way, the reason I immediately went and checked, because a lot of low-ranked players will be like, oh, he's going for my blue? Alright, I'll just take the red. And it's like, you can't. You have no mana, you're under-leveled, you're 0-2. Like, why are you walking up to get red there? That's like a very brainless play. I feel like some people forget they're playing against actual human beings. Like, they're like, oh, it's a video game, I can do what I want, which is true, but if you're trying to win, you have to remember the person on the other side is also a human being, and they're going to be doing the best idea of what's in their head. So, you need to keep that in mind, and not just, you know, good joke. Do stuff like he's doing. That did 200 damage. That's not bad damage. If his build wasn't the worst build I've ever seen, this would be scary. Oh, I missed my one. Oh, no, I missed my one. Don't do it. He could kill me with an ult here. Oh, he has a negative mana because he has Aussie first item. Aussie first item is so bad.
I am looking a bit weak.
Yeah. He just kind of... I don't know why I did that. It felt good though. He just kind of like killed himself. I don't really have much of a explanation for why he did what he did.
It was too easy anyways.
But if you've made it this far in the video and you haven't subscribed yet, it's like, what are you doing, man? It's been like it's been like 30 minutes or something. How long was game 1? 20 some? This one's 6. It's been like 20 some minutes and you're still watching, okay? Clearly you like the content, so... I don't know if I win this. Surtur is such high... Even with his really bad build, Surtur is such... Okay, you can have it, but you're dead. Surtur is such high damage base kit and defense base kit that even with this guy's really bad build, he's still kind of able to do a lot. Especially to a little assassin like me. But yeah, Transcendence changes are pretty big. I'll give a little rundown of it now, but I still kind of want to make a whole video on it. It happened a pretty long time ago, apparently, before I came back or something like that, so you probably all know. But for the people that don't, they changed Transcendence from 50 stacks. It's still 50, but instead of having to last hit a minion to get a stack, now I think it's like 800 damage per stack, and you could fully stack it up from damage. And now, instead of giving cooldown, it gives pen. Which I don't think I like. I kind of like the fact that it gave cooldown. Pen is very good though, obviously.
Lay down some pain.
Oh my god, dude, his build is... I'm doing so much damage just because my... Imagine if I could land a 1. Just because his build is bad. But not enough to kill. I do have 2 unstacked items, so... But he used literally everything he has for that blue buff, and I'm just gonna come over here and get his. So, he's down everything, and you're... Basically, the only thing that's happened is he used everything. Instead of getting any sort of value, he just kind of used everything to trade blue buffs with me. Which I will take, not complaining. Like I said, I am Platinum 4 at the moment. I'm only like 2400 MMR, so I'm not very high. I am like 11 and 3. I did have one game that I'm not going to show because it was very boring. It was a 30-minute mage game, and you know how mage games go, so... I don't really feel like showing. Is Soul Eater still just be around something that dies, or do they also change that to damage? I don't know. And I don't really want to check right now, I'll be honest. I'm going to go serrated next because Pen and very high damage. What are you doing? You're 2 levels down and you're walking to the middle of lane with nothing up. Let's go. I wish I had cooldown. I only got 30%. I do have ult, but I don't want to ult him yet. Fuck, I have to. He's fucking gone. This guy's good at landing those stuns, though. Fortunately, he backstepped to pick up that thing and ended up killing himself. He probably could have just walked away, but instead he, like, took 2 steps back to pick up one of his little rocks that gave him health back. And I think that ended up killing him. I didn't want to ult him, but he fucking started picking up speed when he got down that hallway. So I think if I didn't ult him, he just gets away. He could have gone away there twice. But like I said, Plat 4. Not expecting the highest tier of players, and I'm not the highest tier of players, so you know. It is what it is. I want to get this rated, so we'll sell this. Oh, it's 1250. Well, this sucks. He gets red buff and asteroid. I shouldn't have waited, but I thought serrated was only 1200 for the T3, but nope, it's 1250. He's gonna get red and asteroid though, so maybe that means, what is that build? Hastened Winged Blade Aussie? Who showed you that? Who did you see build that? That's sad. Oh, I wanted to follow him, but luckily he's going back to my Phoenix. Why are you here? Alright, we'll be back. Alright, we are back for the final game of the day. And HERA's banned, so, you know, I was gonna make an entire video just playing a lot of HERA, but 2 of the 5 games, or 4 games, however many we've played, which I'm not good at keeping track of, is what I've noticed from these last 2 videos. HERA is a pretty consistent ban for people, which is kind of understandable. She is not a bad character under most circumstances. You know, Hou-Yi, Set, Pele, Cernunnos, Medusa. She has a lot of very bad matchups, but she has an equal amount of very good matchups. So, you know, it's very matchup dependent with HERA, kind of like Vamana is. You know, if you play Vamana against an Ullr, you're never going to win. If you play Vamana against a Hou-Yi, you're never going to win. It's like, I'm not going to say never, but like, if it's a good Hou-Yi and a good Vamana, you know, the good Hou-Yi is winning 10 out of 10 times. But we are now on Medusa, which is my best god, I'd say. So it does... I'm not mad at it. Actually, I'd say Bastet's probably my best. I was #1 Bastet for like ages. And then Chris played like 500-600 games. Chris T. Dixon, which if you don't know, he's a pretty big streamer on Twitch. He played like 600 games with Bastet, and he took #1 by a fucking mile. And I was like, alright man, that's yours. I'm not gonna try. He probably is a better Bastet player than me. Chris is a better player than me in general, so he's probably a better Bastet. But I was #1 Bastet for a little while. Let's try to clear this down. Oh, why are duel players such fucking rats, dude? It's so annoying. Well, that was his horrific down. Of course, every duel player is such a rat. Every one of them. I can't fucking land anything, man. Oh, I hate duel players. They're all such little fucking rats.
Your middle tower is under attack.
I'm just triggered, man. I don't understand why people have to be such weirdos. In my mind that I win this game 10 out of 10 times though. My roommate's being really loud. I'm sorry if you can hear that, but I have 1,000,000% know I'm gonna win this game. All right. There's his ultimate. Like usual, the people that need to do cringe shit like this are the ones that literally need a little bit of a cheese advantage if they want to win a game. So it is what it is, you know, some people can't win games normally, so they have to do a little bit of cringe shit, but whatever you gotta do, right? It is just a little annoying from my perspective to have to deal with this. I'm not just gonna let you clear and back like this. I hope you didn't use your dash. I didn't even have to use my ultimate. I'm not gonna spam left, but I should. This guy plays like a little rat. And he did backdoor, he spam taunted me when he backdoored me on Kali the one time too. But I am, like I said, I talked about it in a past video, I am trying to be less of a toxic player by like not spam laughing anything, so I will refrain from hitting my VEL, or on Xbox my right D-pad X. Like, I don't even know it. It's like muscle mode. Now Jinx is in the litter box, man. Why is it so hard to just for things to not be so loud when I record? Why does everything have to happen right now? It's been silent in my room for ages, but the second that I click record, now everything is just so loud. This guy is clueless right now. What is he doing? Certain is a very, very, very high tier character though. He is definitely an S tier in Duel. He has incredible potential. He can win. I think Cernos could win almost. Are you serious, Jinx? I think Cernos could win almost, if not all matchups. Cernos has very, very high potential. He is an S tier hunter. Medusa is also an S tier hunter. So I think Cernos and Medusa are almost the exact same tier. But I think in this matchup, I think Medusa probably has a slight advantage. Just in like the fighting aspect, because you know her 1 is pretty strong. So I think Medusa definitely has a slight advantage, but Cernos can win this matchup easily. No competition. A good Cernos, I will say. This guy does not really know what he's doing though. I'm missing everything. Oh, we got a horrific too. I don't know how that didn't hit him. We go back. Nah, I don't want to back. Yeah, I had a feeling he was gonna waste it the second I took a step. He does have a lot of sustain because you know Cernos. What is he doing? Come on, dude! How does he not die? He has 100 health, I auto him for 80, dash him for 120, then auto him for 80 again. How does he have fucking 150 health and then survive 320 damage? I did miss my acid spit, so I can't be too upset, but he definitely did not deserve that revenge kill. I mean, I'm gonna win the game. Like, at the end of the day, I know how this guy plays. I know that I'm a infinitely better player than him, so I'm not stressed. But it's a little embarrassing to die there. We'll clear this, start working on the asteroid. He hit me instead of clearing waves, so the asteroid might actually be free. He dashed in, which was horrible. I missed so much. I will give it to him, at least he's fighting. I'd rather play against some cheesy scumlord than play against an AFK mage, so I'm happy he's actually fighting. That part does feel good. I'll give it to him. Most Duel players do not fight. Pick up our rocks and get going. We will go into a Berserkers next. I think this is probably the best hunter build. I think sometimes you could go crit. Would crit be good in this matchup? Probably, but personally I kind of like Aussie a little more. Not always. Sometimes going second item, Demon Blade or Boomerang does feel very good, but a lot of the time it also feels very good to just, you know, get an Aussie, hang out a bit, not have to stress. You know, as a B, we have a red buff. He has a full Berserkers, but I have a full Aussie. He's on his blue. If this game gets level 20, I think Medusa, that's when Medusa really gets the edge, but I think it's by like 2%, you know? Instead of being 50-50, I think it's 52-48, so it's not like insane, you know? But I do want to say that Medusa does probably have the slight advantage in this matchup. Not early game. I think early game Cernos has the advantage, but late game Medusa definitely. It's kind of like on her Hoi, how early game on her has the advantage and late game Hoi has the advantage. It's kind of like this, but with Snake and Goat. He's a goat, right? I think he's a goat. I'm just healing my tower up a little bit though. I'm not really doing anything too special. Ooh, the rocks. Ooh, rock! I can heal my tower up more. I do think that mechanic is very bad. I don't think healing your tower should be in Duel. Okay, there's his wave clear. I'm gonna clear the wave and back. I'm gonna back, he's gonna do Bull Demon, and then I get his tower off it. Might sound a little confusing, but he's gonna go over there and give up all of his wave pressure in the world, and then I'm gonna get all the wave pressure in the world, and then he's gonna have to push the tower, and then I'm gonna do a lot of damage to either him or the tower. So him getting Bull Demon here is very good for us. Just pressure-wise. He is trying to copy my build, but I guess this is kind of like the common, like, you know, if you're a hunter, build this and you'll perform well, so it's probably not copying my build, it's just kind of like the build people go, you know? I missed a lot of autos. I don't really do that much damage. His Berserkers is kind of putting in work. Does Berserkers still give lifesteal as well? Does that auto scare him? I mean, like I said, he has 0 wave pressure now. Off that Bull Demon. So that was like a really, really poor play by him. He's a little rat, so he's probably, yep, trying to hug the wall. We are playing this pretty well, though. That hits him. Yeah, this guy's just kind of clueless. He doesn't really know what he's doing. He lost an insane amount of wave pressure to go for that Bull Demon. Stop his back, then go get the red in the meteor. Going pretty well. All of that simply off he went for a random Bull Demon, which a lot of very low rank players do. I don't know why. Low rank players will be like, oh, I'm losing, I need to get the Bull Demon. It's like, alright, well then what? It's like, I got the Bull Demon. It's like, yeah, you got it. I mean, at what cost? You lost all pressure and your tower, but you got that Bull Demon. We'll go Xe next, and then into a... We could go crit, we could go kin size. I think crit's better than kin size in a hunter matchup. I'm not saying kin size is bad, I'm just saying I think crit is better. I don't really know. Backstep and miss autos. The hunter motto. Yeah, this guy does not really 1 damage. This guy does not really seem to understand that I'm a human being and he is almost less than that. He is just kind of walking it down. I am missing a lot, but like he's missing more too. I could definitely be playing this better. There should be some damage. Do we still want to go crit? Probably. I think getting dual potential is better than getting Titan poke. Because like I could go Oboe next and it would help with Titan poke, but at the same time, if I can't win a fight, I can't touch the Titan. So I think, I don't know. I think I'm gonna go like a booby Rang. He's being so loud in the other room. I'm sorry. I don't understand why he leaves his door open. We're gonna go a boomerang into Deathbringer. I think that's the build, but I don't even think it's gonna make it that far. I think he's gonna kill himself for that meteor. He did not. I could have like checked over there, but I don't really want to get, you know, it's against a cringe lord, so he's probably waiting around the corner. We can get a full boomerang here, and this is a pretty big, massive power spike, so we're gonna sentry, make sure he has nothing on Bull Demon, and then we're going to look for an engagement to either poke him down for Bull Demon or kill him. One or the other. We'll decide when the moment comes.
Their sins will be revealed in due time.
Okay, well, he is at Bull Demon. You're 0-3, and you're up this far. Yeah, this guy did not really understand the game, but I hope you all enjoyed today's video. It's been an hour, it's been fun, it's been darbiie. Thanks for watching, and have a great rest of your night. Peace.
Until they f you and leave. Hope that every tear you shed scratches your face and you bleed. No one even comes out, cause you just left to with ease. There's someone who comes